Excuse me. Okay. Oh shit, the mic is on. Okay, let me test the other one out. Okay. Testing. Yeah. That looks good. Looks like all the sound is coming through. Okay. What's going on, guys? I went to sleep playing Tribes of Midgard, and I woke up playing Tribes of Midgard. Then I picked up some more shit. Probably shouldn't. Long story short, what's going on, man? On time this time. Not too late after 12. We did have news. Well, sorry, we do have news to talk about today. Our boy Sean Layton speaks today. Sean Layton speaks, and then PlayStation posts a weird we gotta check all that. Let me get some almost had the pattern. Almost had the pattern, but different. It would have been there. Goddamn. So fucking close. I'm gonna keep this one up. Okay. Let me see. Post. Finally confirming PlayStation now. Like, good shit. And over a few more things. Niggas need to stop. They need to fucking stop playing with my emotions. Like doing that shit, but they gotta stop. Okay. There is a lot to unpack. I think Trudy did say he was going to work today. Not here. Somebody else might. Let's break down the crazy. The Abandon, which is supposed to be a PS5 exclusive, even though the developer went on Twitter and confirmed that it is going to PC. Is rumored to be Silent Hill in disguise, and since it's getting closer to the 29th, the developer is confirming that an interactive demo of sorts will be available on August 10th, but a preview or a demo of that interactive demo is going to be available for pre-download or viewing this week. Again, when it comes to the Abandon, I'm completely done with it. I'm so over the Abandon at this point in time. It's not even funny. What's going on, Games for Eternity? What's going on, the finest? What's going on, John? And wait, it's that shirt. No, it's a PlayStation shirt. I'm gonna actually put the shirt down, and this is what it's called: PlayStation Studios Character Icons T-shirt. I think we should review this first. I'll put the link to the shirt. I already picked up the first one. I didn't know they had a second one with some of my other favorite characters. But long story short, it's very, very interesting. Obviously, I'm playing PlayStation All Stars. I have the PS3 hooked up. I'm gonna switch it to the PS5 to cover more stuff. But I feel we should talk about it. Let's talk about the characters that I know are on the shirt. So we got Ratchet and Clank, and this is up top. Ratchet and Clank, Sly Cooper, Jak and Daxter, and Sackboy. Now, what is weird about the first top half is the top half is 4 characters. That Ratchet and Clank is Insomniac. Sly Cooper is Sucker Punch. Jak and Daxter is Naughty Dog, and Sackboy is Media Molecule, right? When I showed off our classic, more colorful, kid-friendly characters on PlayStation All Stars, I took a screenshot of that very image. Fucking phone is okay. It's on 100%. Good. So it's very weird that I was able to get that one, but this is a completely different one, and he has a different one on. Yeah. Okay. So on his shirt, Joel is there, but on the real shirt, there's obviously a replacement, which is Ellie. Everybody else is the same as the original shirt. You guys can't see it, but I'm about to show you. Let me see. Fuck. I'm freaking out because they never show off their fucking characters. Ever. Like, literally, never do they show off their characters. Are we good here? Okay. Let me share the screen. But just give me one more minute. I want to find that exact image that I've taken multiple times. Actually, all I gotta do is just transfer all the downloadable images. So we gotta get 1, 2. Oh yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, I did my part. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna move all of that over to the PlayStation Legion folder in my phone, and send some of this to the. So what we're sending over to the Legion chat. One second. One thing out. Okay. There we go. I want to send this image to the Legion chat and this one also. And damn, I can't. I just sent all of this to the PlayStation All Stars folder on my phone, and I still can't fucking find it. The fuck? Okay, we got those 3 images. I think we're pretty much straight. Right. we got a couple of other stuff. And I'm gonna be putting this in the screenshot section. So if you're in our Discord, you can follow along in the next minute. Less than a minute. So I'm posting it. I didn't take that many images and files. So let's hop to it. Let me turn on the chat on the phone so I can keep an eye on. I'm gonna share my screen. Chat's still there, everything's still there. Go head on over to Discord and then head to our screenshot section. And been a couple months that we've been clear of trolls. And the way we're managing the group is, god damn, it's really good now. We don't really gotta worry about a lot of bullshit. We got 20 people up in here. My boy Vegan VR King is here. True Witty is here. True Witty, it seems like they're finally acknowledging they have characters, and they put them all in the same image on a shirt that they just threw out there today, talking about, can you name all the characters? And I just wanted to show that off because it might actually finally be happening. That they have woken up and acknowledged that they have great characters, and they, for the first time, have them very close together on an image. And they've done this sometimes, but this is the library of characters I've talked about needs to be in PlayStation All-Stars. So, what's going on, Games for Eternity? What's going on? Yeah, I put the link in the chat. To be honest, I'm gonna just pin it. If you guys don't mind, I don't really pin a lot of PlayStation shit, but I feel like I should pin it because you guys are gonna move that shit up. Oh, no, fuck, that's the wrong one. I pinned the finest post by mistake. Please pin. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is the one that's gonna be pinned, is taking you guys to the link just in case you push it up, nobody can see it. Yeah, they put him on there too. So I don't remember the name of the Colossus right here, and I forgot what the little bird dog griffin is right here. I forgot what the name was, and I know this is from Journey, so I can't really name the one from Journey. I can't name these two. So who I do know is Ratchet and Clank, Sly Cooper, Jak and Daxter, Sackboy, Nathan Drake, Toro, Joel, Jin from Ghost of Tsushima, Sweet Tooth, Atreus, Kratos, Aloy, Astrobot. Okay? So that's just, that's just one of them. So the pattern here is that Ratchet and Clank, Sly Cooper, Jak and Daxter, and Sackboy are up top, going across. I made an image like this a while ago, when I had a PS3 years ago. But then I went and got a PS3 again to make a clearer image of the characters that we have that are colorful. And these are the characters: Ratchet and Clank's, Jak and Daxter, Sly Cooper, Sackboy. Going across. Here we go. We got Ratchet and Clank, Sly Cooper, Jak and Daxter, Sackboy. The only difference is they have Sly Cooper before Jak and Daxter, but Sackboy is still on the end. Looks crazy, sounds a little crazy, but at least they're acknowledging that they have characters. This might be in no type of weird relation to PlayStation All-Stars, but if you were going to make a game with your characters, these would probably be the characters. Well, it gets a little crazier than that, because there are 2 shirts. I only got one because I thought there were only one. Now, it's not to say that they have not done this before. They have done it before with this art drawing. I don't see it around, but it is from one of the artists that works for a PlayStation studio. I think it might be from Insomniac. It could be from another studio. It was first it was an image with Kratos and Aloy, and then they added Spider-Man. They could have made a nice piece of art with every PlayStation character, and that could have been a box art for PlayStation. Again, this image is years old, but it is probably the only image that we have where it looks like they could form a group. Okay. Obviously, the original promotion of the Only on PlayStation, the one that I love so much with the shapes and the representation of the shapes. As you can see, this image is years old, by the way. This is years old, but it still holds true to how Insomniac is just carrying everybody. There's 2 Insomniac games here, and there's one Santa Monica game, and there's one Naughty Dog game. It's Ratchet and Clank, Spider-Man, God of War, and then we have The Last of Us. Let me make sure I'm keeping an eye on the chat real quick. Okay. So, I ordered the black one. We're about to go crazy a little bit. Yeah, this is the black one, as you can see. Right? I ordered it already. They don't have Joel on this one. They replaced Joel's face with Ellie's. But they also have this one. And it's the same title. It says PlayStation Studios Characters Icons T-shirt. This one is in blue, right? I don't know if it comes in another color. I'm not seeing any color options. I probably should have looked at the size before I got that shit, because it's probably adult small. But long story short, let's go over who they have on this one. Now, what I really want to point out here is, and this is where it really is like, oh, okay, I see what the fuck you're doing. And I can't help but to know what you're doing is preparing for something. So, these are characters that they don't really use a lot nowadays, but you should. We're gonna cover the last one last, because I'm just freaking out at this point. What's going on, Verge Brizzle? What's going on, A Gaming 50? A Spartan God is in here. What's going on? The Sony is obviously dropping hands. Let's go over who's on this shirt. Again, this is a shirt, same price, same name, different characters. Again, this is where it gets weird. You got Delson from the Infamous series. That's Sucker Punch. Medieval, I don't know who makes that one anymore, but that's PlayStation. Fat Princess. Okay, that's cool. You know, Infamous, Medieval, Fat Princess. Okay, yeah, they've had games in the last 8 years. That's cool. Then, I don't know who that one is. Oh, okay, I know who that one is. Okay, second line. That's Deacon from Days Gone. Okay, that's cool. You don't normally use him to represent PlayStation or hints to a PlayStation All-Stars, but it is a character that if I was behind it and I was like, okay, who are we gonna add? Yes, I'm going to add Deacon, because Days Gone is fucking hot fire. Deacon is a pretty good fighter. He has all types of weapons. You would like him on your list, okay? So, this one made me smile. You have the Hunter from Bloodborne. That one, as you know, if I was to make the roster for PlayStation All-Stars, I've talked about this for years now, that motherfucker has to be in there. the Hunter from Bloodborne would probably be such an OP character. I don't care. Put him in there because he's so fucking awesome and everybody loves Bloodborne. This is where it also gets weird. You have Sam from Death Stranding. I also said put him in there. It's your fucking character. It's your game. It's your IPs. Put him in there. He represents... What does he represent? He represents Kojima. What does this shirt say? PlayStation Studios characters. Now, these are all a part of the PlayStation Studios, but their name was formed to let you know the studios they own. Or, in this case, studios that we expect them to pick up that they're working very, very close with. It's like they're engaged with these studios, but they haven't married them. But they do have the ring, and they gave them the ring. But they have not made it official yet. Okay, so, second line. Some characters we don't normally talk about, but legends all the same. The ones that we do talk about on the second line is going to be the Hunter from Bloodborne. You would ever have him on a box or in the game, that would get people that don't even play fighting games to buy that game just to play that character. So, the ones that might not talk about a lot, I feel like Deacon is talked about a lot more because he went to PC and the game got the 60 frames per second patch, so it's good. I see that, Death Stranding is sold 5 million. Again, this shirt is advertised the day after the game hits 5 million copies. I don't feel that that's a coincidence. I don't feel that that's not a coincidence. This all means something. This is the fourth one on that line, Knack. Look, people use Knack as a meme. For some reason, they said, fuck it. We're going to put Knack there. Everybody loves Knack. I like Knack. Knack is a dope ass game. 1 and 2. Really good game. Okay, A Gaming 50 said he's working on the Neo 2 Platinum. Anybody else want to drop your stuff in the chat? Let me know. Because I'm reading the chat while I'm going over this. We're going to the third line. The third line is where it gets really crazy. You have Sir Galahad from the Order 1886. Again, one game, should have been a sequel. Really great game, beautiful game. I think it sold 1 million the first year. It didn't go on to sell a lot of copies. A lot of critics said bad things about it. Long story short, the game was too short. And if it was longer, it would have got better reviews. But it was such a great game. So you have Sir Galahad, again, a character that you don't really talk about that much. If you was to add him in a fighting game, you would bring out a lot of people's interest in the Order 1886. They would probably go buy the game to see what it's all about. Nariko, which was in the original PlayStation All-Stars. She is a PlayStation-owned character made by Ninja Theory. People used to refer to her as the female Kratos. Then you have Loco Roco, which did make an appearance in PlayStation All-Stars with its own level. So that was interesting. Characters that we normally didn't get in PlayStation All-Stars, but we wanted. If PlayStation was to take over the project this time and actually have hands-on, the studios that they own would not be able to say, I don't want my character in there, because you own the studio and you're going to be like, no, motherfucker, we own you. And we own that character. This is a collection. This is a fighting game based on a collection of the studios and the characters that those studios make. We're putting that motherfucker in there. And that will be Ico from the Ico video game. It got remastered probably 2 times. It started on PS3. It's playable on the PS4 through backwards compatibility of the PlayStation Now, which is streamable. It got remastered with the Shadow of Colossus collection, and that would be one of the games that it also made by the same people. So Ico would be, well, I mean, Shadow of Colossus is a prequel to Ico, so yeah, that kind of makes sense now. Yeah. So that's Ico and Shadow of Colossus, and that's the fourth one on line 3. Line 4 is interesting because the shirt that if we go back here and look at the original shirt the dude is wearing over here, he has Joel where Ellie is, but they didn't say, hey, we're gonna not have Joel. We just gonna put him on a different shirt. This shirt was thought about. It was very, very interesting shirt. Okay, so we got the imp from Dreams, which is one of my favorite games. You got Joel from The Last of Us. Again, putting Ellie and Joel in there as a shadow character will be good. Yes, they play the same to a degree, but Joel is probably going to be slower, and they might give him a certain library of weapons, whereas Ellie probably has, you know, the butterfly knife and some other type of weapons that Joel didn't have in the first game. So you would probably be playing Joel as the you know, from The Last of Us Part 1, but you would have a skin that makes him look like Part 2, because I can see he has a little bit more of the grayer hair. Again, that can be a representation of Part 1 or 2, because he did have gray hairs in 1 and 2, but more in 2. Then I'm embarrassed by this one because I platinumed it. You have the boy from Concrete Genie, which again, at a certain point in Concrete Genie, even though you think that he's weak, he starts to show off that he's not weak and he's combat ready. That's all I will say. You should definitely check out Concrete Genie. It's a very, very interesting game. Very low key game. You know, it's a Pixelus is a Sony owned studio. They made this game. So if All Stars or a fighting game or whatever would exist, he would be in there. As you know, Astrobot had over 64 Easter eggs. He was in the Astrobot video game for the PS5, so you know he will be there. Captain Quark, which I heard somebody say should be in there for comedic effect. Pretty big superhero type looking guy from the Ratchet and Clank universe. Okay. And then this is the last one, but it's on the first row. Polygon Man, which they don't use anymore. Polygon Man was what, a scrapped game or something for the PlayStation 1. And they acknowledged that by making him the villain for PlayStation All Stars. And if you know anything about Polygon Man, it's probably that he's the villain for PlayStation All Stars. You know, like I didn't even know Polygon Man existed before All Stars. So, again, this is what we got. We got 2 PlayStation Studios character shirts. You know, we got some pretty damn good characters. They made sure that no third-party characters on this shirt. So it is not PlayStation All-Stars, because if PlayStation All-Stars did come back, we know that there would be some PlayStation characters that made PlayStation who they are. But you know, they would, you know, be in the game, but not on a shirt, because you don't own them. That would be like Ratchet and Clank and Spyro and Snake and shit like that. You know, this is a game that could generate a shitload of money, because Smash Brothers generates a shitload of money. You put everybody's favorite character in one game, you know, one gamer might not like any of these other characters, but they love Bloodborne. Well, guess what? They're going to buy this fucking game just to play their favorite character. That's just how it is sometimes. So there you go. There is more to this, but and that would just be me researching some stuff. I just want to look over the chat real quick. So, you know, tell me what you think. It doesn't mean that it's happening. It's just very weird for them to drop this shirt. Now, remember, they're dropping this shirt today. And again, this is one of my predictions. They would get stuff out the way. And I didn't mean anything during this week. whether it's a shirt, whether it's advertisement. I see them advertising Judgment. 2 different posts on Twitter for Judgment. One for the part 2, and then them notifying people that Judgment, the original game for PS4, is on PlayStation Now until October 4th, which is something they don't really do a lot, but they're starting to do, advertising what games are on PlayStation Now pertaining to new ones. Again, they were all over the place today because they had a brand new trailer for Ghostbusters Afterlife, which, again, Sony makes movies, so they are making the Ghostbusters Afterlife. It does have one of my favorite actors in there, Paul Rudd. So I will be watching that shit, and I'm hoping I can watch that shit at home. But, I wouldn't be surprised if I have to go to the movies. I just, get a nice hazmat suit. Just looking. Okay. Okay. So, what I'm about to do is draw a connection. So PlayStation All Stars, right, had a promotion where they showed off the characters and they look like that. I'm trying to remember if it was the shirts or if it was like a limited edition box. But wherever it was, they had these, like, they had a drawing just like that. I don't know if the internet remembers, but yeah, there we go. There we do remember. Limited edition. Yeah, there we go. And this is the final. This is it. I want to cry so bad because it makes sense. That's just wow, so blatant. It's right there. Cool. I don't really give a fuck. I just want to save this fucking picture. They said the shit is no longer available. That's perfect. Great. Very, very interesting. Very, very. PlayStation All Stars limited edition steelbook, and yeah, it is there. It is fucking there. Okay, so I'm gonna go back and share the screen so you guys can see it. Again, it's not a lot of people know about this and the connection. Very, very similar art style. Now, in respect to PlayStation All Stars, they actually had eyes and stuff, but it was a similar drawing, to the point that the characters might even look the same. There's also another steelbook that they had other characters. Okay, I think we're I think we're all good now. I think we got it. So I'm gonna go put this in the screenshot section, and then I'm gonna show off. Fucking weird that it did. Let me see. Wrong fucking page. Damn. I cannot get this shit to save my life, but I just save the images. Again, bear with me. Just bear with me. I'm gonna have to upload them individually, but I'm done. Okay. Okay. One more time. Let's look at the clues that we got, and then you will tell me if you see what I see. Okay. So the first clue would be this shirt, right? You see that? You see how they made that? Okay. We're scrolling on down. So, do you see this? This is the only other viewing of how this artwork looked. It was a little bit more detailed, but it was very similar. If you look at Sackboy here, let me get these off the screen. If you look at Sackboy right there, and then we go over, damn, got a lot of links open. You see Sackboy right there? Same drawing, same way. You got the head, then you got the zipper. You got nothing else. On this version, you had the head and the zipper, but you had the eyes and the mouth. You know. Let's say Kratos. You got Kratos' face. This is a younger version of Kratos. But as you can see, you know, got the little tattoo, the red tattoo going across his face and a beard. No eyes, no mouth. Nathan Drake, this is from part 3. You can see he got the little scruffy beard. That's cool. Got the hair, got the necklace. Right here, he has the scruffy beard, the hair, no eyes. Nothing going around his neck because, of course, he didn't have like a scarf or anything in part 4. So, very similar art style. And the only other time they've used this was one fucking time for a limited edition steelbook for PlayStation All Stars, which is right here. Now there's another one. This had a different cast of characters. Sackboy was also on this one, and Sir Daniel was here too. But then you had Toro, which is also there. Ratchet and Clank, which is weird because they had Ratchet's fake with Clank beside him, so that was pretty dope. Spike with the Ape Escape Monkey. So again, the only other time they ever had this shit was right here. This is the only other fucking time they ever had this art style used, and it just pops up randomly today. Just, you know, it's a little bit more simplified, but it just pops up randomly today. I cannot say there's no fucking connection, especially since most people don't even know this steelbook exists. Probably one of the rarest items out there, because it was, I think it only dropped in the UK if I'm not mistaken. So really weird. Just a weird day to drop this out of nowhere. 5/27/2020. I don't know. I don't know what. I would have to go back and see what happened this day, back in time. But something's up. If you're a part of the PlayStation Legion Discord, you can look at all of this right here in the screenshot section. This is really, really weird that they did this. Really weird. Awkward as fuck. I don't know what it means. It could mean absolutely nothing, but to use this art style again, I don't know. It's weird. Let's get back to the breaking news. Thank you guys for bearing with the bullshit. I know you guys probably hate the game as much as I don't. Love that shit. But there you go. Greatest game, PlayStation All Stars and Polygon Man. Frostbite just ordered mine. Oh, there you go. My boy Frostbite ordered his. You know, I'm gonna have to. I'm trying to go see. Let me go look on the other one. So the other one has Polygon Man. The other shirt does have some of my favorites. So on the other shirt, I really did love the Order 1886, one of the most beautiful detailed games out there. Big fan of Bloodborne, love The Last of Us. So I'm happy they got Joel on the other shirt. Dreams is one of my favorite games of all time. They have it on that shirt. They got that Polygon Man. And what's really weird about the Polygon Man, if we was to go back and look at it, that's PlayStation All-Stars. Okay, so Cole McGrath from Infamous 1 and 2, he would be represented as Delson from Infamous Second Son. Sir Daniel from Medieval was in PlayStation All-Stars as well. Fat Princess, obviously, was in Fat Princess. As you know, Fat Princess had his own game, which was a multiplayer tower defense type on the PlayStation 3. Then it went on to get a 4-player co-op game on a PS4, but it only got that based off of the popularity of the character in PlayStation All-Stars. So PlayStation All-Stars, although PlayStation doesn't want to fuck with it anymore, it did make certain characters stand out enough for PlayStation to try again to give them their own game. Fat Princess was one of those characters. They got its own game based off of the popularity of the character in that fighting game. So if this fighting game was to come out, depending on how many people use a certain character, Sony would look at the analytics of, how many people are using this character? Not like Kratos. Everybody played as Kratos. Not even gonna spoil that shit for you. Kratos was overpowered. He had movesets from God of War 1, 2, and 3, and all the PSP. So he had a fucking item, a gadget, a weapon for every type of fucking scenario. He could also jump the highest because he had the Icarus wings. But don't get me started on Kratos. Other unique characters that were used a lot, they started to look at them. Sir Daniel, Fat Princess, they ended up getting a game after PlayStation All-Stars, even though people thought that their original games wasn't that good. It was the popularity of those characters in that game. So, if we was to get a part 2, I'm just saying, everybody and their mother plays the fucking hunter for Bloodborne. You can expect that Bloodborne would get a remaster or remake based off of the analytics of, people really like this character. Let's bring this person back. Let's bring this game back. That's what PlayStation All-Stars really was. I loved it for what it was as a fighting game, but it was cool for people that didn't know about certain characters to be introduced to those characters. That was cool. I think I can confirm that there's no representation for Ape Escape, but it doesn't really matter because I believe Sony Japan made Ape Escape, and since Team Asobi is now the new Sony Japan, Astrobot being on the first shirt represents the whole Sony Japan, so it's pretty dope. Again, Jen from Ghost of Tsushima made it on the fucking shirt. I mean, Ghost of Tsushima is hot shit, man. I expect that shit to be 10 million copies sold by the end of the fucking year. It already started out in, end of March at 6.5 million copies sold. With the director's cut right around the corner, I have no doubt that game's gonna do big fucking numbers. It's definitely gonna push it over to 10 million. And that right here is where we really get into the meat of today's show. And let's talk about what happens when a game gets to 10 million on PlayStation. They do it up. They do it big. Like, you guys just don't understand. They do it big. Look at Aloy. They put Aloy in 6 or 7 different fucking games. And it was after it reached 10 million. Because it's hot fire. Kratos got added in Fortnite. Everybody talks about God of War. People got tattoos of the new Kratos and Atreus and fan art. And the same shit happens for Aloy. And a lot of people are starting to do that for Ghost of Tsushima. So when it reaches 10 million copies sold, it's going to be even more popular. It's going to be good for PlayStation, good for the studio, good for morale. And they're gonna do it. They're gonna make sure even more people see it and even more people play. True Woody with the $5 super chat. Wish I could join the panel, but caring about Polygon Man to show him off means that you still care about the only game he was in. True Woody, that super chat, this super chat right here is probably one of the best super chats you ever fucking said. Really is, man. Thank you. Thank you for saying that, man. That's some truthful shit. Like, if you didn't really care about the game, you wouldn't even put Polygon on that shirt. Because remember, Polygon was a scrapped character that never actually received this game. And when it oh fuck. I just got another I drew another connection. Okay. Polygon Man is purple. The concept for PlayStation All-Stars, which was a more believable one, will be that possibly the rifts are connected to Polygon Man because Polygon Man and the rifts are the same color. Polygon Man is purple, and the rifts from Ratchet and Clank PS5 are also purple. I mean, they could really get a good, simple story about how all the characters came together for a second fighting game. That would be fucking crazy. That would be fucking crazy. Yeah. Vegan VR King. If you're on my list right now, you might be able to join my game. I might be able to send you an invite, and then we might be able to fight live. So, you know, if you wanted to fight me, I might be able to send you an invite. I know the online servers for matchmaking are down, but I think I can still send out invites. If you wanted to check that out, let me know. Let's see what else is happening on Twitter. Again, lots of crossovers, and one of those crossovers is Ratchet and Clank. And that crossover is happening on Fall Guys. Bro. Again, I know I mentioned her only one time, but Aloy is hot shit. That's some hot ass shit. Oh my goodness, that's some hot. What do we talk about now? What do we talk about? Okay. Let's start with Flight Simulator. We got 5 minutes until the next hour, and then we're gonna have a whole hour, so hour and 5 minutes. So let's talk about Flight Simulator. As you guys know, Flight Simulator has a ton of DLC inside of it. This goes for planes. This goes for airports that you want to launch out of. This also goes for, you know, just maps and shit. So yeah, you get it for free on Game Pass. But if you really want to experience it the best, you're probably gonna have to buy a lot of shit. So, you know, again, this is the nickel and diming of these type of games that I don't really approve of, but it's there, and it's really nothing we can do about it. They have to deal with this bullshit, but you know, sadly, we don't really have to. They could have nickeled and dimed us with the original Ghost of Tsushima. As you know, if you platinum the game, or if you came close to platinum in Ghost of Tsushima, you're running around, you got these shrines. These shrines give you like weapon skins. They give you different there's different purchasable colors for your armor and designs for your armor. This shit could have been nickeled and dimed. They didn't have to give it to us. Not in the environment we're in. In the environment we're in, they could have easily said these colors you have to pay $1 for on the PlayStation Store. You have to, you know, it's microtransactions or DLC. You don't get it in the game. But they didn't do that. Everything in Ghost of Tsushima was there. They even gave us a 4-player co-op multiplayer for free. So not only did we have color skins and different designs for our weapons and shit, you had a free multiplayer, which also gave back to the player. Did not have microtransactions, did not have DLC for any of the outfits or weapons. It was just there. But when you're giving away a game for free, it's hard to do that. This is where we segue to our boy Jim Ryan, which is one of the fucking best parts of the PS3 and PS4. Because he was a fucking legend. He still is a legend. He's speaking the truth today. We're going to go over some of the words he said today and kind of match it up to reality. Vegan VR King, you say, I feel like they are creating a multiverse and they are building it slow, right? Yeah, I feel that way too. If you're gonna create a multiverse, even though you got the foundation, the plot would be that, you know, the multiverse exists. You know, Ratchet and Clank have the Dimensionator. You can go to any dimension you want. There were Easter eggs on dimensions being visited, not by Ratchet and Clank, but the person that, you know, kind of mapped out the dimensions with the gun. And he did talk about going to Sackboy. He did talk about Sack World from Little Big Planet. He did talk about going to the Sly Cooper universe. He talked about going to Jack and Daxter universe. He also talked about going to Nax universe. You know, it's a really easy plot for PlayStation All-Stars 2, but again, due to the fact that the dimensions, when they open up, they are shattered glass material. And as you know, the shattered glass material is what Polygon Man is made of. Both are purple in nature, almost the same identical shade of purple. So that could work. It could really, really work. You have to do stuff slow when you're doing a multiverse, because the way Marvel did it, you stand to make tons of money off of it when you connect everything together. Everybody wants to see what's going to happen next in the other game, or, you know, in the next movie. Because you wait until after the credits roll and get that secret ending, and then, oh my god, I'm excited for the next movie that's not even the same name. Like after Ant-Man, I was excited for a completely different movie that wasn't even Ant-Man because he was gonna be in there. And that's the hype of an all-star game. That's the hype of a Smash Brothers. I don't like, you know, Ice Climber. I don't like I don't like Donkey Kong that much, but I do like Mario and I do like Zelda. Those motherfuckers are in Smash Brothers. Those are the motherfuckers I played growing up. You know, I dabbled with some other ones. I ran over there and played with Pikachu a lot too because I knew Pokemon. It's about what you know, and it's a really, really smart business move. I've been saying it for years. It seems like they're at least acknowledging that they have a lot of great characters that have made a lot of money. You can make even more money off of it by having a multiverse. Whether you extend it to TV shows, or you extend it to movies, or video games. Once people know who these characters are, they're going to always go out and support them and want to see what's happening with the next chapter. Okay, so I didn't eat today. I might have to do that before I get the fuck out of here. Enough on that. Jim Ryan, not Jim Ryan. Whew. Jim Ryan would never admit to this. It seems like John Layden has a new job, and it's really, really fucking cool that he has a new job. He's a legend. Anybody should hire him. Everybody should hire him. He's a part of the Streamline Media Group advisory board. Pretty dope. And he gave a pretty big ass interview to GameIndustry.biz, which we here use to talk about the sales report for the UK every week. So they're very credible. They did a very good interview with him. And I just want to read off of the one thing that's making a splash online. And that would be... Oh, okay. That's a weird thing. Huh. Okay. There's two interviews that he gave. Wow. And he gave it to them of all people. I want to read this one thing. We're talking about multiverse, and he's talking about the metaverse. Let me read this one. This is a quote by him. The lines between media, entertainment, technology, and video games have converged into the metaverse. And I just talked about this. I didn't even know about this version of the interview. Now is the time to build a sustainable structure around it that progresses the evolution of business models and welcomes more people, voices, and talent to shape it. Again, this is what I'm talking about. PlayStation believes in that. Nathan Drake from Uncharted is going to be in a movie. You have Ellie and Joel, which are going to be in a TV show for HBO for The Last of Us. Then you have Sweet Tooth being in a Twisted Metal type TV show that they talked about they're planning. Ratchet and Clank already had a movie. There was supposed to be talks of a movie or a TV series for Sly Cooper that never manifests, but it's never too late. Then you have all these video games and making sure that you remind people that these characters exist and what games they came from, educating them on that will have them want to go try out those games and go buy those games. So what I just talked about is what he talked about in an interview that I didn't know existed. This was a completely different interview. Now I gotta go find the other one that everybody's pissed off about. There we go. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. So he gave two interviews. This is the one I want to inform you guys about. So I'm going to put the link in the chat. Want to follow along? You want to read it on your own time? It's up to you. What's going on, Arnold? How you doing this morning? Or this evening? What's going on? Damn, both of y'all jumped in here at the same time.
No, I'm just before.
Call you Jumper, man. Hey, bro, do you mind talking for like 3 minutes? I gotta go get something, make something, put something in my fucking fading over this bitch. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Hello, chat. How are you doing today? What do you over here, man? Always. Are you interested in the new one or the one that's in the past?
Okay, I'm back.
So I want to speak to you about something.
Yeah, what's up?
Did you see Sean Layden's interview?
I couldn't hear you. What?
Sean Layden, did you see his interview?
Damn, I can't hear. You're a little
Hello.
muffled, man. Just a
Hello.
little.
Hello.
Yeah, what's going on, bro? I'm getting Ghost of Tsushima DLC end of August. Can't wait.
I said, did you see Sean Layden's interview he did?
Yeah, I did. There's two. I didn't know there were two.
He's absolutely correct in every single one. A lot
Yeah,
of people
I
stand against
know.
Sean Layden.
I know. Let me see. Oh shit.
He's correct.
Yeah, I mean, I know he's correct, man. I know he's correct. Look, bro, I feel like if people are mad about it, right? If people are mad about what he's saying, it's perfectly all right. That's
Like,
all.
people are saying, so why he didn't say that when Microsoft bought studios? He just said Microsoft and Sony is not the right way to go about things because when you gobble up the people and you showcase them, because remember, they are the lead platform holders. Even though you have Nintendo, Sony and Microsoft are the lead platform holders. That's what people are looking at on a global scale. If they buy up studios and then they just talk those studios, like you said, if you keep talking to the same people, telling the same story, other people get lost in the space and their voice don't get heard. And he's correct. Because remember, when Sean Layden left Sony, well, I guess kicked out or whatever happened, it was just one tweet. He's left. And Sony told y'all he left. Not that he left on his own terms, wishing well, he did. It said he left. And when Sony bought somebody like Insomniac, there was already a talk. But people are saying Sony aren't giving indie developers the shine, and they're kind of right. Because when Sony do that, as part of the PlayStation Studios, like they said, every game is meant there's a partnership. They treat it as a PlayStation Studio. The more expensive games like Kenna, right? I know that game wasn't cheap.
Oh
That
hell
shit
no.
wasn't cheap. You could tell. Look at it.
Yeah, that
So
it's an indie because they're independent. But a lot of people need to understand when somebody's independent doesn't mean that their quality of the game will be the generalization of an indie game. And when we
right.
say indie game, we look at a game like, oh, it's low budget, kind of like the Ender Lilies that I'm playing. You expect it to have a unique art style. You expect it to be very low budget, but you do expect it to have a spark of brilliance in it. You know, because that's from the future. You know, you're getting a look at what the future of game development could be looking like, and so it's always interesting to look at an indie game. But when it comes to Kenna, yeah, Sony had hands on all over that shit.
Question. Do you remember a little game that came out 2017 called Cuphead?
Yeah.
That was an indie game. But look what happened.
Yeah.
That shit became a fucking hit. Right?
Yeah, exactly. It's a lot of those games that become a hit. Look, the one thing I wanted to talk to you about is it wasn't what he said about that, because that one didn't grab my attention, but I know what you're talking about, and it's true. I just like the way PlayStation does it because it makes more sense when they pick people up. They've invested a lot of money. They know these people. They spent a lot of time with these people. they're part of the family. So again, why not, right? You heard of that saying, you're a part of the family. And when you're a part of the family, you are family.
You
So
treat it like family.
I don't see PlayStation buying anybody that they have not had no experience with. Microsoft, on the other hand, have they had some of those games on the Xbox platform? Yes. But have they ever worked with them very closely to develop a game on their platform using their hardware? They pretty much know the ins and outs of their company. No, they haven't. Do their fans like and respect their games? Do their games sell predominantly on those platforms that Microsoft owns? No. So it's weird, and it was always going to be a red flag the way Microsoft was gobbling up the smaller studios and then moved on to the more well-known studios. This part right here really got me though. And I quote, "With each console generation, the cost of games go up 2 times. So PS4 games were 100 million to 150 million. So it stands to reason that PS5 games, when they hit their stride, will be in excess of $200 million. It's going to be very difficult for more than a handful of large players to compete in that space." Exactly. These games are going to be expensive. How do you get them to sell? You can't put them out in the same month all the time. And now we understand why PlayStation has put a lot of room between their games. Because you can't put your game out next to another big game and expect them to sell equally. Just not going to happen that way. What I do want to say though, when he talked about how much games cost and he expect the games when they hit their stride for PlayStation to be upwards of $200 million. That's how much he expect them to cost to make. What's your thoughts on Halo being $500 million and it's still not out? Like, how do they make that money back in the first 5 weeks? $500 million. How do they make it back in the first 5 weeks? I don't know if their fans are going to be buying microtransactions, because the competition between whatever new season is out for Fortnite, Battlefield 2041, the new Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto 5, like, it's going to be a lot of competition, like he's saying, for that money. So who you going to give your money to when it comes to DLC and microtransactions? You might not want to give it to 343 when it comes to Halo Infinite. You might just give it to Rockstar when it comes to Grand Theft Auto 5, the PS5 and the Xbox Series X version, or the new Battlefield game, or the new season of Fortnite. I feel that they're going to have a very, very hard time making their money back when it comes to Halo. Beacon VR King, you have PlayStation All-Stars, but I don't. Let me see. I will have to go see if I can find you, but I'm reading the chat right now. So again, the only character that wasn't represented on that shirt was Killzone, because of course they already have Aloy. That's the new face of Gorilla, so that makes sense. Kratos was there. Somebody from Infamous was there, and oops, shit. Sorry, forgot all about that. Let me see if you come up on it. Let me see. Hype friends, you invite. Vegan VR King. You should be over there. What? And a V's. Oh, I don't see you. See some legends, but Vegan VR King. Nope, I don't see you. I have been saying that since the PS4 gen. it needs ample room to maximize sales per IP. Exactly. I believe one IP each month is good, making sure that it's a month or more apart. A game like Kenna being $40 helps it out a lot more. But placing it in August where there's not a lot of competition when it comes to PlayStation exclusive. Now, when it comes to multi-platform games, it does. But if you can get the hype out there and really start to spread the word that the game is good and exists, the pre-orders are already good. People are locked in. There's no reason for them to not, buy the game. I think Kenna is going to be good based off of the quality and the price. And once people continue to see the quality, the price won't have anything to do with the success of that game. So that's a surefire hit. Being targeted to younger demographic, the female demographic of gamers. Again, no way that game's not going to sell good. Yeah, that's going to be fucking. Gonna be a dope ass. Damn. It's. I mean, the cast of characters they got are cool. Don't get me wrong, really, really good. But we know they were missing. They were missing a shitload of people. PS1, PS2, PS3 character today. Nathan. That would be fucking. My boy, Games for Eternity is in here. Yeah, I don't know how Xbox sells, makes money. I can't see the money by giving something away for free. Yeah, I forgot Sweet Tooth had a fucking shotgun. Sweet Tooth was a power fucking house. He had the ram attack, machete, the shotgun, the mines. A fucking deadly opponent.
Oh.
Nathan Drake's over there shooting grenade launchers and shit.
All right, yo. So Jay,
Yeah, what's up?
man, I came across this unpopular opinion that's floating around out there in these streets, right?
Unpopular
and
opinion.
it's regarding PlayStation Home, man. So you know this whole abandoned app, right? You know, supposedly this thing, and this whole blue box thing. What if they were trying? What if this was actually PlayStation Home in disguise, and they're gonna show the trailers through PlayStation Home? Because you know PlayStation Home was an app. not necessarily a game. So
I think Blue Point is gonna be
behind the new PlayStation Home. And what if this app is actually PlayStation Home being revealed, and we might see
I mean,
trailers?
that would be nice, but I highly doubt it. I don't trust Blue
Yeah,
Point enough
I
to be them.
highly
No.
doubt it. I highly
Yeah.
doubt it too.
That's a theory? Who had that theory? You? Like, I mean, I can understand, but nah, bro. PlayStation Home is a UK baby. They're serious about that. If they're gonna show it off, they're gonna show it off. I'm telling people, don't get your hopes up about this this shit when it comes to what is it, the Abandon, bro. That's not PlayStation related. It's on a PlayStation platform, but it has no real relation to PlayStation, man.
Yeah. I just thought I'd let you know about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice. It's a nice theory, but
and
I mean, it would be a nice theory, man, but I just don't trust them, and I don't know they're not related to PlayStation.
yeah. Yeah. I think if they do bring back PlayStation Home, I think they'll definitely incorporate VR. They'll definitely incorporate VR with that. Who knows, man? That might be what they're waiting on. They might be working on it, and
Yeah,
that might be VR's like big thing.
yeah, VR is definitely gonna be that shit where it's gonna, yeah, that's gonna be, that's just gonna be dope. Let me return and go customize. I remember in the beta, I used to.
This moment I have to hop in here.
Oh
Real quick.
yeah.
What's up, Chewitty?
I'm telling you, that's not gonna happen. I would never happen because they'll never give an untested studio the opportunity.
Because guess what, bro? They did it before. They did a lot.
Huh?
You know how many? I'm saying. You know how many indie studios made successors to PlayStation Home? Probably about 4 or 5. I played about 3 of them. They would not. They and again, these games were on the PlayStation Store.
No, but
That's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with you. PlayStation saw untested studios try to do PlayStation Home. They would never work with an untested studio and give them that project. That PlayStation Home was professional. That's all I'm gonna say. Very, very professional. You're talking about real 3-dimensional mall where you have real eventually you started having real people put their stuff in there. Nike. I know Diesel is a UK designer. They were the first people that of a big name that had their clothing inside a PlayStation Home for people to buy. PlayStation Home is too professional to have Blue Point sketchy as shit run around doing something like it. No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sweet Tooth got this intro where it's a fucking chainsaw. Bro, I really need to understand what was people's problem with this fucking game. Bro, this game was fucking fire. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna use this one.
Man, I can't wait to get home and play some Tribes of Midgard, but when I get home, you're gonna be at work.
Yeah, I was on there last night. I was on there early this morning. It's a forever game. It's a forever game.
Me and Jay were on that last night, bro. That game is fire.
Yeah, it's fire, bro. The concept is you do gotta work together to make sure that tree don't die, because the tree dies, it's game over, and then you gotta start it over again. It's like an opposite of Battle Royale, but if the tree does die, you start over. On Battle Royale, if you die, it starts over. But you're all together trying to protect the village, upgrade the people in the village so they can give you better weapon, upgrade your weapons, and this and that and that. Yeah. So you can protect. It's like, how many waves can we survive together? That's how it is. So it's pretty dope. I mean, we could hop on there this weekend if you want. Yeah,
I like.
if you want to hop on there this weekend, we can definitely hop on there this weekend.
Oh yeah, yeah. So Sunday, I think I'll be free. I should be free Sunday because I'm off. I'm off on that Sunday. It's gonna be my last off day till I'm back to work. So.
Oh, okay, cool. Let me swap this shit over. It's been real playing PlayStation All Stars. PlayStation All Stars is a great game. I'm never gonna stop playing it. I did capture some footage today. I think I put one little bit of footage on I put that on Twitter. I got some other footage that I'll be using in the commentary for a video. I hope that will be up this week. But it has to be talked about. It's just too much fucking weird shit happening. Again, this is the last week of July. I expect random crazy shit to happen when it comes to PlayStation. When they're putting out either news you regard as big or news that you probably don't even give a fuck about or you purposely ignore. They're doing stuff, they're talking about stuff, and we do cover it here. Yes, a Ghost of Sweet Tooth the Killer Clown, bro. Really, really crazy ass game. $1.99 super chat from Verge Brizzle. Is PlayStation All Stars on the PS3 store? I can't check yet. Yes, it is. It is on the PlayStation 3 store. I have the downloadable version. Even though I do have the physical game disc, I went and got the downloadable version because I already owned all the content. Yeah. God, I cannot say how awesome this game is. 60 frames, really good on this game. 720p, that's what the capture device told me. 720p game, 60 frames per second. But it's a lot of characters missing, you know. I think they did go with the PS3 generation, but it was more characters they could have added. PS2 generation kind of lacked, but they did add some of the fan favorites: Jak and Daxter, Sly Cooper, Ratchet and Clank. PlayStation 1 was lacking with Crash and Spyro, obviously. But yeah, they can get the roster right. Just focus on your first party characters. You can add the rest of the third party characters whenever you want. But they got some good connections. PlayStation is the market leader. They can pull in favors. They can get shit done. As long as Crash Bandicoot is not added to Smash Brothers, I think we're all right for a part 2. Part 2 can always be on this table as long as that character and Spyro are not in Smash Bros. And since both of those characters were Easter eggs in Astro Bot, which Activision would have had to allow, it kind of speaks that they still regard those characters as theirs. As much as they possibly can. Let me switch the HDMI over. Okay. That's all right. One Elgato. Oof. I gotta set this shit up. Of course, you know, PlayStation All Star 720p. This PS5 is 1080p 4K. Screen's gonna fucked up a little. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, so back on the. I don't think we got anything related to thing for YouTube, but we'll check it. I want to let you guys know what my percentage is for tribes of Midgard, and that will be, oh shit, I backed out by mistake. That will be right here. This is my percentage for the trophies: 10%, 6 trophies earned, 1 silver, 5 bronze. I was on that bitch heavy this morning. I was on that bitch heavy last night with True Witty. It is fun. You really gotta give a fuck about your people, man. I think the connection, the disconnection between other people in the world is what's gonna be a lot of people's shortcoming. Knowing where shit is gonna be important. Making sure you have the fast travel shrines open to travel is gonna be very important. They do have 3 different camera angles. One is real close to the character, which of course I like because I want to see my character. There's one that's midway and then one all the way high up. Allows you to see more. Really all depends on how you want to. The closer you are, you can't see a lot. So True Witty used to, I think True Witty was getting lost a lot. He was like, "Where are you, bro?" And I was like, right beside you, man. So yeah, it's a dope ass game. It's a fire ass game. Again, it's the reverse concept of Battle Royale. So instead of killing everybody and making sure you're the last person, you have to survive with everybody and make sure that tree in the middle of the map does not die. That tree is going to get attacked by creatures at nighttime. During the daytime, you can do all your work, go out, do missions, get gear, get materials, do whatever you need to do during the daytime, because when nighttime comes around, you got to protect that tree at all costs. You got to make sure your sword is there, your armor is there, make sure you're leveled up. And yeah, I mean, when you drop down, you don't have shit. You got to start the whole process over. There are some perks. There's like one perk I got where I start out with all my armor and weapons, but I don't start out with any of the materials to make the cut down trees or mine. But there is one perk that I did unlock where I do have those materials to mine and cut down trees, which I need to make the weapons and armor. So it's kind of really how you want to fucking play when you start out. So you gotta unlock stuff that'll always permanently be there. Again, it's a thinking man's game, but I like it.
Yeah, I will say this, bro. If it's opposite of Battle Royale, which obviously it is, it's definitely not for casuals.
No, it's not for casuals.
Oh man, definitely not.
Mm-mm.
Is the created character pretty in depth, or is it like pretty basic?
Pretty basic.
Okay, yeah, I figured.
Okay. Let me show you PlayStation Access posted something 2 hours ago. What's happening this week? And this is, I guess they're showing off all the games that are coming.
Man, I've been fucking with PlayStation Access for years, bro.
Oh yeah?
Years, man. Probably like 6 years now.
So I'm not a fan of Samurai Warriors 5.
Samurai Warriors.
And then the reason why is they went backwards. They had great graphics and it was a little realism. I see that because it's also going to the Switch, they made it cell shade. See, I don't mind a game coming out and it's already cell shade. I can't bitch about that. But when you go backwards from the art style you already had, specifically because you want to sell it on the weaker platforms, that's when I have a problem.
Right. Exactly.
Splitgate is still there. They're advertising Splitgate, and again, this was posted. This is.
Man, I think I'm gonna play Splitgate, man. I gotta check that game out.
I thought you've been checked it out. The maps are crazy though, by the way.
I gotta dig in. It's a lot of people are playing it too, man. I gotta dig in. I'm gonna try it out. I know it's
basically Halo,
similar to Halo. I never
it's Halo with Portal.
Yo, apparently the devs behind Splitgate, there's only 4 devs that
Wow.
made the game, bro. 4 people.
That's why they need more servers. Blightbound is being advertised. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, Blightbound.
Yeah, might pick that up.
Oh, was it on the Explorer on that PlayStation?
No, Access. It's on PlayStation Access.
I need to see some gameplay of Blightbound. Oh yeah, it came out today, didn't it?
Okay, Youngster T, I just saw your comment. You said they should have had Legend. I'm guessing you meant to say Legend of Dragoon, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, and even Toomba. Exactly, they should have. I don't know why they didn't put Toomba. It's just an extra fucking character. I don't know how you couldn't get that guy in there. Again, the budget was, like they said, the budget was that of a downloadable only game, and that's one of the reasons. PlayStation just didn't believe in that game a lot.
Oh, Jay, Frostbite. You see what Frostbite said?
Yeah, the devs of Splitgate got 10 million in funding from some company the other day and have staffed up and are increasing their servers. Great. That's really, really good. That's really good, man. Ah, damn. $10 million. Shit, that goes a long way. Who the fuck?
Quick.
Do you know who helped them? No, True Witty, Frostbite says somebody gave the Splitgate developers $10 million, but I don't know who gave it to them. The game's free to play. So who gave them that money?
Bro, I bet it was Sony, man. I bet it was Sony, bro. Probably anonymously. But I don't
know. No, Sony wouldn't give them anonymously.
But Sony would do that anonymously, though. Yeah, they wouldn't do that anonymously. I don't think they would.
Damn, that's.
Let me see what's
that
going
has
on
to be somebody who liked the game and think it would be successful. And I'm thinking it's more of a company, not a person.
Yeah, it could have also been a crowd fund, like where a lot of people just donated a shit ton of money.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't pay for Splitgate, right? Did they give that to us for free? Like, what's up with Splitgate? It's free, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand. Let me dive into this.
I guess people thought the servers weren't good and they liked the game, so they wanted to back up the servers.
That's awesome, but
that's a lot of money.
But Frostbite said somebody, not people, somebody. I'm trying to figure out who that individual was.
A venture
capital. That individual must have a lot of. There must be.
Yeah, because they say right now the beta servers are offline. They will be back online Tuesday afternoon, Pacific time. Follow Splitgate on Twitter to stay up to date. Note: no one has lost any items or progress. It's just a visual bug. Okay.
Oh. Wow, whoever did this actually had some money.
Mm-hmm.
So no one can. So they're doing maintenance right now.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
Because they can't.
Someone has money to spend. Someone has money to spend, bro.
Yeah, somebody has big money. I wish I knew who it was, but.
Well, Frostbite just said it's a venture capital firm. Whatever that.
Okay. So it's a company then. It's a company.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they must. So it's so simple. They want in on the money that this game can make.
Yep.
That's cool. That's cool.
Hey, Verge, are you saying that it's on Xbox, or are you asking the question? Is it on Xbox?
Yeah,
I'm not
it
even sure,
is.
bro.
It's everywhere.
Okay.
I think it's on Switch. I'm not sure, y'all. Yeah, I know it's on PC and Xbox and PlayStation.
Well, those Xbox niggas getting their their Halo fix through that game, I guess.
Okay, so this is what they're saying.
They're
saying. They're saying that, and I think the Tuesday they're talking about is not this Tuesday. They're talking about next Tuesday. And I'm reading an article 2 hours ago. Splitgate system requirements. Oh no, sorry, wrong article. 8 hours ago. This is coming from Eurogamer.com. Splitgate's open beta was so popular that the developer had to delay the launch to August. So I'm guessing next week is when Splitgate goes back online, and that's next week on Tuesday. Which for PlayStation fans, we get a lot of shit because we got the PlayStation Plus collection.
You know
games.
what's funny?
Yeah.
You know what's funny? This also now has is a problem because if it gets too popular, it's gonna give a Halo competition.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
there you go. Halo gonna have more competition, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like
They're yo 343 better bring their A game because a lot of people are liking this game, which is
So the systems are
huge.
PS4, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, and Microsoft Windows. So it's on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. The audience rating is a 4.4, which is very fucking high.
You know what I really want to find out. I really want to find out if Xbox niggas actually gonna put more time into this than Halo. That's where the real money is.
It will be interesting.
That's where it's gonna be funny.
Yeah, if they can iron out everything,
Would they put more?
This game would be a big hit because it's already a hit. Like this is.
Does the game have a leveling system?
Yeah, you do rank up and stuff. Yeah, you do rank up, and they have a little season pass. So then you have a little currency that you earn after matches. You could use it for cosmetics and shit. So yeah, it has a lot of rewards.
Okay, for new weapons also, right? Like upgraded weapons and shit.
And this shit was very popular. Splitgate, huh?
A sleeping giant.
Who don't know?
Don't ever underestimate your product, man. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. You never know if that thing is gonna be a big hit or not.
Mm-hmm. Or you don't know if people are still interested. Like it's something that didn't do good back in the day can do good right now. So did you watched when we were talking about PlayStation All Stars, bro? Did you see the screenshot section of how similar the art? Yeah, you. Did you see how similar the art style is?
Oh no, I wasn't.
Oh, you were listening.
I wasn't watching. I was working. That's why I wasn't on. But yeah, I was listening.
Phil Spencer caught your tongue, bro.
Spencer right there in action. I'm gonna go back to Metacritic to see if we can review like some Metacritic scores real quick. I know Tribes Midgard is out. Let's see if they have any scores for that.
Yo, man, that game is so far.
Yeah.
Yo, Games for Eternity.
Yo.
When are you gonna be free to hop on
Oh, yo,
Tribes of Midgard?
I'll be free when I get home today off of work, man. Around 5 o'clock my time.
Yeah.
Around 5:30 my time.
I ain't going. I ain't even getting off then.
Yeah, I think I'm an hour behind you guys.
Oh yeah.
I'm Central time, so.
Oh yeah, you are an hour behind. You are an hour behind. Man.
Okay, so I know we got the link for the very first PlayStation Studios character icons T-shirt. I was thinking you could call it PlayStation All Stars Icons or PlayStation Icons Battle something. Yeah, that's interesting that they use the word icons.
Nah, I think they should call it PlayStation Universe, bro.
PlayStation All Stars Universe. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That works. Let me give you guys this link. I gotta get ready to go. So me on True Witty and Games for Eternity gonna be here. I know we normally run a little bit late, but I'm about to get ready to get up out of here because I gotta go to work today. I just want to make sure I got everything.
Take 2 days off.
I never take 2 days off, but I did need a day. Everybody needs a day. Splitgate is on Xbox. Yeah, Splitgate plans to make a ton of fucking money as a free to play. Again, it's really awesome. They said all our content is gonna stay on the game, so that's fucking dope. This is why betas are important, people. You don't want to just put out a fucking game and then that shit is hot fire. You don't want that.
Yeah.
Because then you're gonna have to take that shit offline, man. Like, just imagine they released it and they didn't have a beta and it was hot fired and you had to take the game that was supposed to be finished offline because you didn't have enough servers. Crazy, right?
Man, they finna.
Yeah, you'll piss even more people off.
Those guys had a gold mine, bro. They don't know what.
Exactly.
they got lucky, man. They better keep it up. Keep that content going.
I can't wait to get on Twitter and talk to everybody about PlayStation All Stars.
Adam's gonna be that one guy in the whole Discord is gonna be like, nope, that's not happening.
What about All Stars?
Yep.
Oh yeah. I want it to happen. Like I said, I want to challenge everybody to one-on-one. I don't give a fuck if you like fighting games or not. Your favorite character from your favorite studio is gonna be in the game. I'm challenging you. That's just how that's going. Cause that shit's that's gonna be funny.
I just need to use my boy Sora, bro. He's like my favorite, one of my favorite.
I believe if anybody could get Sora in the game, it would definitely be PlayStation. Because they have an existing relationship with Disney. Yep. They're the only people that could get Sora in the game. Because when you think of Kingdom Hearts, you do think of PlayStation. You don't think of Nintendo, think of PlayStation.
Right on.
Well, it started at PlayStation, to be quite fair.
Exactly.
Surprisingly, PSP didn't get any Kingdom Hearts games. That was weird. They went to Nintendo.
PSP? Yeah, it did.
It did? Wait, hold on.
It's a game called Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. It was on a PlayStation Portable.
Oh, bro, I'm fucking tripping, yo. Hey, hey, I'm gonna disregard that statement.
Yep, it's all right. That's what I'm here for. This is what I'm here for, making sure people know the history of PlayStation.
Because that game made me really want a PSP, but I still was never able to get one. Man, hard times when you were a kid, bro.
Yeah.
Kind of play some games.
Okay, that's the show. True Witty.
Yeah.
Wow. I think I just saw the art for the new Ghost of Tsushima game. Let me put that on my screen, but y'all just please let me get some time. I gotta get dressed and get ready to jet up out of here. I'm not trying to run for the bus. I'm trying to walk for the bus today.
Yeah, don't contact.
So here we go. Take a look at this. This is the cover art for Ghost of Tsushima Iki Island. That shit looks beast. I saw it before. I was unclear if it was indeed the cover art. It looks like it is indeed the cover art. This is the Ghost of Tsushima expansion cover art for Ghost of Tsushima Iki Island. That shit is hot fire. Jay, you should have called off of work today instead of yesterday so we can hop on Tribes. Yeah, I know, man. I really wasn't feeling it yesterday. We gotta connect, bro. You know it's gonna either be the weekend or we gotta set aside a day this week. If people are off this week and y'all wanna hop on, we might forego a PlayStation Legion daily briefing or whatever this is. Thank you, Jose Carlos. Thank you for subscribing. I see that you just subscribed. Thank you, man.
Welcome, Jose.
Yeah, welcome to the channel, man. But yeah, we go connect on that shit. We go connect on that shit. Yeah. I wish I could be off the whole week, man, because you know I'm behind on games like a mother. And I gotta play Tribes as much as fucking possible before our next big game, Kenna, comes out. I'm gotta play a lot of games as much as possible before Kenna comes out, because when Kenna comes out, I'm diving head first into that game. I'm not touching anything else until I platinum that game. I am not gonna stop playing that game.
Yeah.
I hope that it has photo mode, although I have not heard any confirmation.
Bro, I swear.
I'm gonna be taking a lot of pictures regardless. That's gonna be a dope ass.
Twitter's gonna be a photo fest if they do.
What's up?
Yo, True Woody.
What's up, man?
They're chilling at the moment.
I'm gonna tell you, bro. You gonna like Trials of Midgard, bro. But we need a whole squad if we gonna tackle this game, because some of the online people, bro, they just run around and do it whatever, bro. They sometimes ain't trying to defend that tree, bro. They just running around collecting stuff, but they didn't let anybody else collect nothing. So when it's time for us to fight, now everybody can fight at full optimum like power. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So when Jay managed to get a lot of stuff, man, we he was sharing resources so we can actually freaking get ready to fight. But
So you can give each other give items and shit and resources and.
yeah, You can drop the resource. You can drop the resource, and someone can pick it up and go craft it. Go craft that weapon so they can get ready to stop. They can get ready to fight because once once nighttime comes, man, you gonna get some mythical beasts coming out ready to fight, bro. I'm like, yo. I mean, when they get ready to fight, they get ready to fight, but they gonna kill you.
Yeah.
One dude came out and killed a whole entire squad. All of us respawned, and then I went after the tree. But man, the game is hella fun, bro. Hella fun.
Hey, yo, what up, Link?
And it,
What up? What up?
Man,
Link in
yo,
the-
Link, you picking up that tribe
I
of
mean,
Midgard, man?
Discord.
You said what now?
Picking up that tribes of Midgard?
I'm still debating if I should get it.
Ah, shit, man. We need to have you on the squad, man. We all got it.
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
I think I might cop it. It ain't but $20, right?
Are you
Yeah.
already on free?
I might get it.
Shit, look, it seemed like that's just about everybody gonna be playing that bitch.
Mhm.
No, man.
Hey, yo, could you make a black character on there, man? I wonder if you can make a character black. I know some games. Well, most games have it to where you can make a brown skin character.
Oh, your character literally starts off black, bro.
Oh, what?
My character literally is black with dreads. That's how he starts off.
Yo, that's interesting. Because it's weird because that they would do that because of it's a Norse, bro. Ain't no black folks out there like in Norwegian area.
Yeah, exactly. He's black with dreads though. Think about that.
That's funny, bro. That's right up my alley.
But it's all good.
I might check it out.
Yep.
Tribes of Midgard.
Oh yeah, tribes of Midgard.
Is it weird out here for y'all?
What?
It is fun though. It is very fun.
Yeah, I might check it out.
Yo, that seems like a game that they would have dropped like a demo for though. Wait, Persona went. Did Persona go live earlier? Oh, that was Jack Move, Johnny. Okay. Oh shit. Hey yo, Link, what you think about Splitgate, man? Oh, Link gone. That nigga dip. That man did so quick.
Okay.
J-Man.
Yeah. We're off. We're offline. Okay.
Okay.
I see y'all. I see the chat tomorrow. I really wish I could stay and play more games and talk about games and shit, but I can't. YouTube doesn't pay me enough, so I gotta go to my day job.